Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 as we go on to take on the mountain. And surprisingly, we don't have a negative relationship with Baldwin and Taha. Rather, now it's Taha and Paracelsus. God damn it, and of course it's on Fate. Why do you have to go with the one tool that caused a stance inversion? Really? Alright, whatever. Let's just see what the mountain is about. The mountain on resentment. Let us look. Oh, I bet first of all we're going to need to deal with some kind of people that are in our way.
Last,
So that's always going to be fun.
Temple of failure and regret.
Hope we can get some healing in on Taha and Paracelsus before we get to the fights ahead of us. Okay, looks like they'll be fully healed for the Oblivion Rampart at least. Or is it called an Oblivion Inquest? Yeah, I think it's called an Inquest at this point. I think the Ramparts are for the other parts of the map. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, only a deacon and two of these little shits, huh? Okay, we can make do around that. So, that's the case. Might as well start getting rid of getting some dodges, as well as start removing some blinds, as well as getting rid of everything else. So let's get to walk. Don't go doing that. Okay. Do we put an ounce of prevention? I don't think it's really that necessary. Let's just go ahead and put the bleed on to the deacon. Baldwin, if you would kindly withstand the coming assault.
Trammeled, trapped, held captive by fear.
So we're gonna need to try and get rid of these cherubs before they start their warship. I guess since we don't need to worry too much about actually screwing up our party, we can make use of Disengage's pole. Let's see if we can't move. Nope, of course not. Moving is such a convenient thing. Why would we ever want to move anything? Alright, keep purging. I guess at least get rid of the body. So that way we can't have the third slot. Okay. Bring it up, and bring it down. So I think if we get a good hit with Baldwin, then we actually won't be able to do anything, actually. That's the case. Might be best to just simply go with reflection to reduce our stress, as well as reducing Audrey's stress. Well, considering all things, not too bad. Not too banged up from all that. Got a little bit of stress.
Though unpleasant in the extreme.
Not
This
horrible.
work is noble and necessary.
Alright. Let's go in to the heart of the mountain. Wherever it is waiting for us.
Behold, the source of the stain, gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
Alright, what do we have? What in the...
The seething sigh, stertorous avatar of ill-concealed rage.
Oh! Increased damage and stress dealt by sundering exhalation. Remove the sufficient damage. Oh, we don't have a good party for this. Because if it's required of us to be able to hit the 4th slot, all we have is Audrey here. Audrey and 2 blind people. Okay, if that's the case, then let's get... Ooh, well, only one way to find out. Throw the dagger. Yep, nope, we are very much not in a good situation. We need to take care of that blindness you have, Baldwin. Oh great, it burns. Oh great, it also blinds. Okay, we can handle it if it's like in the 1st slot. Oh. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. So when we get to the next step, I bet it has a phase 2 where it's going to be... So it's probably gonna be altering between which long it's going to do. And once we get to a low enough threshold, it's going to start
Well done.
it's going to start making use of both lungs. That's gonna be lovely. Okay. Yeah. Just keep I guess if I start, Baldwin, I need you to be able to not be stuck constantly reflecting. Also, give me an ounce of prevention, Paracelsus. Gonna probably need that considering.
Hold fast. For who knows
And of
what
course,
lurks in the
really
beyond.
weakening. 50% resistance. You still manage to acquire stuff.
Excellent work.
Okay, now we can focus the thing. Might as well use our wolf traps here to do some damage. Deathcap spores could also be useful as well, but I think it's probably best if we held on to those until it is time. Oh, we can't do anything about that. Okay, well, looks like we're forced to just simply... So Flick is 7 to 9. We could do a prep... Actually, no, we didn't upgrade preparation yet, so we don't get any buffs. So put the bear trap, see if we can get a bleed on him. Finish up Paracelsus. Okay, so Dying Light puts a horror. Paracelsus is going to be taking a hit here, so putting a thing on her will be useful. Baldwin, call its attention. Yeah. Oh, could you stop going for that long?
A breakthrough.
mean, on the bright side, this fight seems pretty simple enough. Let's go ahead and use another feint here to... Okay, we do need to keep Paracelsus alive since she is kind of our healer. Heal Paracelsus, keep everyone alive. Could try, but I think it would be better if we go with a reflection.
Malaise.
I mean, on the bright side of all, the fact that it has so many attacks, then...
This is no time to falter.
This is definitely not looking good. Stop going for that long! Bloody rude. And Baldwin doesn't have his withstand for another couple more turns. Could choose to pass to heal. Alright, fine, we'll take it.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Oh, I just realized that Audrey might die. If that's the case, put the death cap spores on them. And heal up Audrey. Sorry, Paracelsus. Oh, really?
And apply it judiciously.
No, don't push. Oh, yup. I knew it. I knew it. Oh no. Okay, Audrey.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
We need to switch. We need to switch up to offense because that is. Oh, we can't do anything because. Okay, we did give him a thing that made him a little bit harder to kill, so we're going to be relying on that. I don't appreciate. Stop pushing him back! Okay, we're back to shallow breaths, but we are not in any position to take care of this. You know what? Poison dart. We need to just simply put damage on him. Yeah. Focus on damage. That is probably going to be... Really? Past the dodge?
He fades into the shadows for the last time.
Yeah, all of y'all are having meltdowns here.
Sacrifice bestows an uncertain absolution.
Okay, well, got our ass whooped
Each
there.
milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
But, I mean, at least we got to the boss, so you know what, we'll take that. We will take it. Definitely think that there were a few things that could have been done better, like possibly not having a frontline character who has very bad movement to get back up, having a bum leg, and also actually having some pretty decent relationships with all of our characters. That would also be nice.
There's nothing at all.
Well, I guess for the time being, We have more candles, so let's just go ahead and pick up some more goodies.
Their soil, and we delighted in their ancient tales and esoteric rumors.
Let's just go ahead and pick up.
Of survival.
I think we have enough room on our stagecoach for 2 items, so we'll do two items for the stagecoach, and then a good amount of trinkets and combats.
Instruments will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it. Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
Few combat items will also be useful. And let's just go ahead and walk on our heels a little bit.
Souls, and yet our fortunes ride with them.
Let's see, so that was Man-at-Arms, so...
A little more light, a little more strength. The true splendor of a world, those who live within it.
Let's go ahead and also walk on the triple coast, so that way we have a little bit more stuff. As well as walk for some more workforce.
The more they have to hold on to, the harder they will fight.
Could start working on our paths next, but I think that's maybe a next time. I think let's go ahead and just grab 2 more in items, since if each one is worth 4. Alright. I think we are ready to head off again.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
Okay, well, I guess we have to pick out a new team for ourselves.
Indistinct.
Take me back onto resettlement, please.
No comfort awaits you here.
Alright. What do you have to say to us this time as we prepare?
I understood your eagerness to build a reputation, and it pained me greatly to hold you back.
That it?
The crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at everything then. And a killing blow on 8+ creatures. That's gonna be a bit difficult. And static and fragile. That is definitely not nice. Doesn't that just simply counter plus 50% rest of the chance, plus 50% meltdown? Yeah, that just kind of cancels each other out. All we got is just simply a person who has a negative 5% positive relationship chance. When damaged, gets a stress and minus 50% max HP. No. Let's see. Gaunt Hater and Austere. I think Austere probably affects like certain choices, so I guess having Gaunt Hater isn't too bad. Granted, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have a Gaunt Hater, since Gaunts will always be kind of like something we'll have to deal with. Let's see, Disarm, 10% chance of applying weakness, and necrophobic. Well, we're going to avoid hitting corpses, so you know what, that's fine. Although the fear of cadavers might be a problem, since you never know, but having to land a killing blow on 8+ pillagers? Yikes. Well, I guess out of all the people who could do that, this is probably one of the better choices. I really want Barrison to just simply kind of like reset himself. I just don't know how to do that though. Land a killing blow on the air boss in the Void Tear. Oh, that would be the Harvest Child. That could be doable. Resilient, homophobic. Ooh. But okay, you know what? This we could make Boudica work. About I mean, he definitely has pretty okay stuff. I mean, sure, Mrs. the Mark will be bad, but I mean, having speed and defiant is always nice. Although we'll have to find a oasis to get a minimal witch spring water for him. Let's see. Chthonian Hater. So, okay, so does more stuff against swine and slime. Has stiff knees. Well, you're already a slow person, so honestly, stiff knees isn't the worst. Honestly, I would say that the bum leg was more difficult to deal with than anything else. So yeah, only two having to another cannon blow on 2+ fanatics, pretty easy goal. Granted, it's only one candle, but that cannon blow on 2+ cadavers. I think that would be the enemies in the tangle. About and head and sand. Ooh. That's not nice. Let's see, land killing blow onto 4+ creatures. Okay, Sparta is definitely nice. Remove 1 positive token when self is burning. Well, we actually have not made use of Bonnie at all yet, so we could actually see about making use of her. So let's see. She burns things. It's a ranged burn. She can mark people. Mark and blind. She can put a heal on herself. And she can remove stealth as well as putting mark on people. Okay. Ooh, and upgraded it becomes a... Ooh, and it removes blind for allies? That could actually be pretty useful for Baldwin, which means that we don't need to have to do stuff like upgrade his reflection. Bonnie and Baldwin might be pretty good with each other. Let's see, visit a creature then. But it's selfish. Okay. But I mean, out of all the things, I mean, she's probably one of our better healers. Actually, maybe our best healer. Since she doesn't have anything too bad about her. I mean, her being selfish sucks, but we can deal with it. So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking Baldwin,
Making peace with adversity
Bonnie,
is the very essence
and
of
Julia.
existence.
So, I think if that's the case, we need someone who can handle our stress. So that right now that would be between Barristan, Salmenti, and doesn't our Crusader? Ooh, our Crusader has a head in the sand as well, which is not good. So yeah, I think it's just between Barristan and Salmenti. Yeesh. Alright, I guess we'll take
A
Salmenti.
murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
Alright, I hope with this party we can make something do. Let's go.
You came here seeking solace, but found stagnation instead.
Alright, well, it's the same as per usual, having to
Comforts
do our
are
fight
exhausted.
and then hit up the end.
Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
Well, I suppose this will be a good chance to see how well our party will be able to handle this. So let's see. So she can only use Steering Strike in the first two, and then it becomes Firefly in the last two. Alright. Well, if that's the case... Baldwin is blind at the moment, so... We need either a way to blind them, or... We have smoke screens, so... I think let's just go with a slice off on the muscle. We put the smoke screen on Woodsman. Hit this guy with the judgment.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Really? Starting off with a 21 damage crit on Barney, huh? Rude. And also, I just realized that we probably should have went for a Devon strategy since, Alright. Well, I guess since that didn't work too well, let's go with Fate Black. Junior should still be capable of stuff. Requires target to be... Oh, really? So... I guess we're kind of cut off from using Judgment then, since... I guess we'll do the Hand of Light then. Alright, that puts him into a position where Baldwin can hit him.
But deadly all the same.
Take care of this guy.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
And now we can make use of Oasis Wit. I don't really want to... I don't want to strike him with the... We could... Oh, we actually... Yeah, we could actually go for the one and hide. Yeah, a nice big fat heal. Keep it chopping. And now can use a battle bellet to move Bonnie back up to the front. And then we can have her use her Searing Strike. Aha. Well, I guess we still have to reflect. Hit this man with the judgment. Ooh, good thing that we actually put Bonnie into stealth.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And now we finish him off.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Alright, not too shabby. Definitely felt like the fight could have happened a bit easier, especially avoiding getting a 21 damage crit from the Feldy Axe. Thank you very much, that was not pleasant. But for now, let's just go ahead and rest at the end and see what we can do
for the weary body. Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
So let's see, we got the Tango and the Shroud up. Ooh. Getting a greater protectorate is very It's very tempting. Alright, well, I think we will end it today,
The next
and I
stop
hope you all
is
did enjoy
leagues
it.
away.
Make sure to like
Plan
button, comment down
accordingly.
below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals that make the channel alive. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye now.